Today we're breaking down an important update in prostate cancer care, one that may shape how clinicians monitor men with metastatic hormone-sensitive prostate cancer. A new study has identified the optimal time to measure PSA response after starting treatment. According to a multi-center study published in Urologic Oncology, researchers have pinpointed 9 months after treatment initiation as the most accurate point to evaluate PSA response in real-world patients. Not 3 months, not 6 months, but 9 months. This timing was found to best predict whether patients will experience disease progression at 18 months. A standout metric, a PSA of 0.2 or lower at 9 months, ruled out progression with 97% certainty. That's incredibly high negative predictive value. That means clinicians can be more confident that patients achieving this PSA level are unlikely to progress by the 18-month mark. This was a large retrospective study involving 599 patients treated from 2017 through 2024. All patients had metastatic prostate cancer and received androgen deprivation therapy combined with an androgen receptor pathway inhibitor, commonly known as ADT plus ARPI therapy. Researchers compared PSA responses at 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months, assessing which time point best predicted progression. At 18 months, responses were classified as biochemical complete response, or a PSA of less than or equal to 0.2 nanograms per milliliter. Non-response was considered PSA greater than 0.2 nanograms per milliliters. The median follow-up was 24 months, with a median baseline PSA of 20. Here's how many patients reached complete biochemical response. 48% at 3 months, 60% at 6 months, and 53% at 9 months. But the real story wasn't the response rate, but its predictive accuracy. So when comparing these 3 time points, with the 9-month PSA measurement had the strongest ability to predict 18-month progression. The area under the curve results were 0.8 at 3 months, 0.84 at 6 months, and 0.87 at 9 months. That's a clear improvement over the later measurement. So positive predictive values, meaning the ability to confirm that disease will progress, were low across the board. But negative predictive values, ruling out progression, were consistently high. 92% at 3 months, 95% at 6 months, 97% at 9 months. So while a poor PSA response doesn't reliably predict progression, an excellent PSA response, especially at 9 months, is highly reassuring. Patients reaching biochemical complete response at 6 and 9 months had significantly longer progression-free survival. At 24 months, those with complete response had a 97% positive free survival. Those with non-response had a 63% PFS rate. This reinforces the clinical value of monitoring PSA carefully over time. The study's multivariable analysis identified 2 significant predictors of 18-month progression: PSA non-response, high-volume disease, and these were consistent at both 6 and 9 months. The researchers concluded that the 9-month PSA measurement is the most accurate single tool for predicting short-term progression in patients undergoing ADT plus ARPI therapy. However, they stress the limitations of PSA non-response and highlighted the need for additional biomarkers and clinical indicators. This study gives clinicians clear guidance on when PSA values are most meaningful and may influence monitoring strategies going forward. Hey, get ready for a festive deep dive into the future of urologic care. Tomorrow's UroNurse Holiday Special brings you the top urology breakthroughs you need to know for 2026. The innovations, technologies, and clinical advances that are set to reshape patient care in the new year. So watch that tomorrow on UroNurse.com. I'm Vic Senese. Thanks for watching UroNurse News. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you all next week.
Deck the halls with updates and cheer. Trusted insights throughout the year. With every story